Right.
Hello there.
Let's get started.
Well, look, today I received a little delivery via FedEx, and I thought I might share it with you. This is a sort of truncated unboxing. These fucking FedEx boxes are an absolute bitch to get into, but I eventually cracked it, and what did I find? Looks like we've got here, yes, a little bag of German air from the edge of the Black Forest. Lovely. I'll keep that till later. Enjoy that this evening when the temperature here has subsided a little. But this is the little fucker that the delivery is all about. It's a watch, as you may suspect. There's 2 bags of German air. I've got one for tonight and tomorrow, which is brilliant. So this watch comes from Laco, and they're based in Pforzheim, which is in south western Germany, well away from Glashütte, which is sort of considered to be the home of German high horology. But anyway, Laco have been there since 1925, as the box suggests. And they're a manufacturer of watches who have survived one world war, a few recessions, depressions, and what have you. And they're still a family-owned business. They're, I think what the Germans call them is, they're not Mittelstadt, but it's Mittel something anyway, which is a German-owned business, family-owned business, usually based in a small town. And Pforzheim isn't that particularly large. It's around the 72,000 population. So you can see here what I have purchased is a Laco B-Uhr watch of the Type B variety. It's a homage to one of the pieces that they produced for the Luftwaffe before and during World War II. And look, the reason I ordered this watch is I needed a watch which was quartz, which I could use with some safety when I'm playing golf. I didn't want to risk any of my automatic watches anymore, so I thought, bugger it, I'll get a quartz watch. And I thought, well, what sort of a quartz watch do I want? I had a look at, Seikos and Casios and even Suntos, and couldn't really see anything that I really particularly liked. But one watch type which has fascinated me for some time is the classic German Flieger Uhren, and that's what this is a homage to. It's a homage made by a company which made the original watch, so it's not like a fucking Steinhardt or some other piece of shit. You can see here on the back it's engraved as the original watches were engraved on the inside of the rear of the case, telling you what sort of watch it was, who made it, what sort of movement it had, and a few other little details. And this is the Type B face that the B-Uhren had. And this one is a little bit more complicated than the Type A face, which just had hour markers. This one has minute markers around the outer part of the dial, and the hour markers are on the inner part of the dial. And when I put my wrist back into shot, hopefully I will be able to demonstrate to you what I'm talking about. That's the box there. Although we're back again. Here we go. So you can see that it's got a calf leather band with the rivets, and you can see that the inner circle, if I keep my fucking wrist still for a while, has the hours marked on it, and the hour hand reaches out to those, whilst the minute hand obviously reaches out to the outer part of the dial to show you the elapsed minutes. Now, this watch, although it is quartz, it does have one of the essential features of the original B-Uhren, and that is it has a hacking function. And here we go. So we'll just adjust the time. I think it's about 4:46 or so in the afternoon here in Sydney. So we'll wind our way around and get to the mark. Yeah, 4. Yeah, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go, 4:45. That's so I've got my iPhone there in the distance, as you can see. So it's just gone 4:46, and synchronized watches. There we go. So we hopefully should be accurate now until the battery runs out, or thereabouts. Now this is the lume on it. It's pretty good. Very bright on the hands, and the face is marked at the even numbers, but not the odd ones. You know, I'm quite impressed. I only put this out in the sun for a couple of minutes to get a bit of brightness into it. And here is some of the details of the watch itself. So it has a brushed steel buckle, a tang buckle, a very thick and sturdy calf leather band. And the case itself is made out of steel. The original ones were made of aluminium to keep the weight down. This one's made of steel, but it's been sandblasted so that it replicates the appearance of aluminium with its oxidised coating, but has the strength of steel. One of the advantages of this sandblasting process is it doesn't really show finger marks up very much. Which, you know, I suppose is advantageous. The case itself is marked on the opposite side to the crown with the FL23883 number, which was the designation given by the RLM to this particular specification for an observer's watch. Yeah, so the original. This is just the paperwork that comes with it. The Germans can't spell guarantee, so it's anyway. There we go. We'll chuck it back in the box there. Yes. So the original specification for these watches, which were 55mm in diameter, this one's 42mm in diameter. Is that the watches were designated a Beobachtungsuhren, which translates to observation watch, and they weren't given or issued to pilots as the general nomenclature for these sorts of watches indicates. They were actually issued to the navigators, and they were used for dead reckoning for bomber missions, which was dead reckoning is obviously it really does require accurate timekeeping because you're flying usually at night blindly. You fly in a direction and you need an accurate timepiece to know exactly how far you've travelled in that direction before you need to issue the command for bombs away. Anyway, that's my latest acquisition. This watch comes in at around about €420. Really, it's been very nicely rendered by one of the companies which originally made these watches for the Reichsluftministerium, or like Reichsluftfahrtministerium. So it actually has a little bit of heritage and provenance about it, unlike a Steinhardt, which is just a copy made by a Johnny-come-lately company. Anyway, look, I hope this has been of some interest to anyone interested in purchasing one of these watches, and anyone else who's managed to click on this link by mistake. Thank you for viewing, and I'll see you later. Bye.